Video games have been around for decades. It's only been very recently that watching other people play video games has become important, so it creates a whole new layer of innovation that's important for them. Major League Gaming was one of the first major esports leagues in North America, and then grew globally over the course of the next decade or so. So we established leagues around major video games for professional teams and competitors to play. And we set it up to be very much like traditional sports, but obviously playing video games rather than actual sport. If you think about traditional sport, there's a big skill gap, we call it. So the top professional player is significantly better than a regular kind of casual player. That's the same thing in esports. So everybody can play a game like Overwatch or Call of Duty, but the professional players are just significantly better than everybody else. When the studios are developing games, they have to think about not just does the gameplay experience meet expectations, but also can a spectator watch that gameplay. Just like traditional sport, esports live have a whole different feel. It's a better experience sometimes to watch on TV because you have more information and you can see more of the field and things like that. However, nothing replaces the experience and the feeling and the emotion of being there live. And it's the same thing in esports. So we're going to continue to innovate on the home viewing experience. We can add lots of innovation to that viewing experience. We can create live data feeds and interactivity and things that you can't have with a traditional sports television experience. Eve technology it's a new innovation that we've been working on for about 1.5 years at Major League Gaming. That it's essentially the next generation in viewing for esports. So we take the regular video feed, and then because it's a video game, there's a tremendous amount of data happening in real time, and we're able to take that data stream from the game in real time. We've created a bunch of algorithms that trigger when certain things happen in the game. So one player may, pull off a spectacular play. The algorithm will recognize that from the live data feed and instantly parse through a whole historical data set and figure out, over the last 3 seasons, how has that particular player handled that situation. When I watch, my younger friends and family watch traditional sport, they're watching on TV, but they have their phone and maybe a tablet, and they're talking and they're doing 3 different things at once. Our objective with Eve is to put all that on the screen and then create some interactivity too. So we do things like live polling where you can kind of do score streaks and win prizes and things like that. So it's a lot more interactive experience, and we can provide a lot more information for the fans that's relevant to the viewing experience. The future of esports is most exciting to me because it's a convergence of a few different macro trends. One is the move off of traditional television to the internet for video content, and how that's globalizing, consumption of video that used to only be locked into television. Now anybody can watch anything that they want on their phone or their computer or any device. The other is that traditional sports are sort of losing their younger audiences. That's a trend that we think favors esports as well, that esports is kind of gaining a younger audience as traditional sports are losing that younger audience. Esports is global, and it has been from day one. So all of those things combine, a younger, more technically innovative audience that's global, that creates a tremendous amount of potential in some things that we've never seen before. And it will continue to innovate and get bigger. And so the future of esports is very exciting.